Have you ever wanted to fight? And here he... A lot of trash talk between... The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. They exchange punches. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The courage on display here is incredible. Well done with that counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was... Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Throws the jab, but does not score. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment, on to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again, or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Caught him clean. It's all offense all the block that jab. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? And down goes Crawford. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That'll be a 10-8. Here we go to the fourth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to...
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. No one knows. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Beautiful counter punch. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter punch. Just missed with that jab. Tried to score with a jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
His stamina is off the charts. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Here we go in the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Is he going to punch himself out, though? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... There's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter lands. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Jab misses. That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch. We exchange punches. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Crawford in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. So the judges can't make up their mind. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree, the ref knew